Good morning. And I can see like the difficulty that's actually there that it would take to get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Just based on sheer experience. You know. Some will go after it, and most won't. Those people won't even get there. You know. So if those people won't even get there, then who makes it actually? You know. Um, it's very minuscule. You know what I'm saying? Super humbled, to even be talking to you guys. You know. Um, like I said, I see the difficulty to get to where you want to be. You know. I've just prayed for days like this, problem free. You know what I mean? Something that would carry me through life. And when I got here, I wasn't just stronger, but I was more like in tune. You know, from being vigilant, from being aware. I was stronger. I'm stronger, and I'm more in tune. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't knock anyone's hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just very aware. What's going on, and things of that nature. So, not everyone. If everyone else who's not you, and your family are gonna support what you're doing. Your family's gonna tell you how it is. You make decisions based on that. If you need the help, if you can do it the whole way, then you're gonna do it the whole way like I did. But I can see the difficulty, day by day you wake up to get better, to struggle, to find your way. Praying through things is what I did. To be stronger on the other side when those days came like today. And, you wake up and everything is there for you, not for the taking. Like you grasped it, so I don't know what more I could possibly ask for, you know. How to be committed to such a thing, getting better. Let's start there. Be committed to getting better, because that's where I'm at. And to actually see yourself get better. Now you're talking to things about me, about being grateful. How'd I get there? By not listening to anyone. It's like this plan that's drawn out. How this, how this, how that, this is how I got there to this. It's all thought through. And along the way of just getting better, you're talking about me, I'm talking about getting it in the rap game, getting it in business. Before even getting there, you're gonna get better, right? And for me getting better, I've encountered the same problems that I would face, that I am facing, getting to where I am in those realms of progress, business and rap. I've encountered the same things in self-progress, and being committed to getting better for self, for myself, and the people that encourage me. So I'm here talking about, how do you plan out, how do you have a paper with like what you're gonna do and what you're committed to. You really have to just start doing it, then figure things out along the way. That's what I've done. I've been doing, and then start figuring, things out later, thinking about it later, because you know the way I see it, it's very like uh, it's very binary. If you do something, then you see if it worked or didn't, and if it didn't work, then you do something that did work. You do the thing that did work. The other thing you thought. If it did work, then you continue doing what did work, and then it's very black and white is what it is. So that's how I maneuver. But I'm telling you, man, days like this didn't come with days, you wake up and you have to deal with things like doubt, stress, you know, things that are hindering your progress, struggle, things like that. Other people doubting you, other people judging you, things like that. It all comes with the territory. So, you know, uh, you got to believe in what you do. You got to see who's helping you along the way, because those things matter as well. And then you really got to take off from there. It's like a platform. The people who are supporting you, encouraging you, are the platform. You, flying, taking off, you know, to wherever destination is your belief in yourself. And it's those two things that catapult you to places that I'm at. I've only dreamt of, you know what I'm saying? And it's only going to get bigger from here, so I have to be prepared. So, me being here, I'm trying to talk about, you know, going going all in, which is committing to what you do. And then, you know, um, you know, when you get something, you know, sticking with it.